established rich coming right back at you. I tried to stay away from this story. I really did. But when a rumor don't just grow legs and it starts growing wheels, when it starts traveling state to state, platform to platform, and people start speaking on it like it's a fact, you can't ignore it no more. I'm talking about the unsubstantiated rumors that Pooh Shiesty allegedly robbed and kidnapped Guccimane as a way to get out of his 1017 record deal.
Guccimane, man, tap in with me, bro. I can get you your shit back. I can get you your ring and your watch back, brother. If y'all don't know, Guccimane got his ass robbed. They done took him out of his watch. They done took him out of his ring. That boy stepped in there with security, all type of in his face. Yeah, you gonna do this, you gonna do that. Yeah. Security went for his shit. They drew down on security. How much more detail I could tell on that one? We ain't finna do all that. But Gucci, if you want your shit back, tap in. Tap in, bruh. Listen, tap in, bruh. You can get your shit back. I ain't finna put that shit up on goddamn camera or nothing like that. But y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. Guccimane. Holla at City Nash, bro. You know, I am the streets. I can't be California landlord for no reason, but Guccimane got his ass robbed, bro.
Let me say this clear from the top. There is no proof, no police report, no federal charge, no verified witness. As of right now, this story is pure rumor. And yet, everybody believes it. And that's the problem. Because once a story gets to that point, the facts don't even matter no more. Perception takes over. And perception can destroy lives. Now, let me be honest about my position. Could it be true? Anything can be true. But do I believe it? No. And here's why. Pooh Shiesty just did 4 years on a federal gun case. He is not even fully off federal paperwork. For him to turn around and allegedly commit a high-profile robbery against one of the most famous rappers alive, that would be beyond stupid. That would be career suicide. And even people who don't like him have said the same thing. On No Jumper, Wack 100 called it what it looked like. Bullshit. His point was simple. Why would a man who just got a second chance risk everything over some street move when the whole world is watching him? Now here's where the story got even louder. Guccimane posted a picture on Instagram. Not a statement, not a video, just a photo of him showing off his jewelry. With the caption, "We only roll diamond splits." And the internet lost its damn mind. Comments flooded in. "Wake up, they talking crazy about you. This an old pic. Where your watch at?" And this is where the rumors turn to pressure. Because when a story gets this big, silence starts feeling like confirmation to people who want drama. Now let me say this part carefully. I do not believe Guccimane was robbed. But I also don't believe any man would just get over being robbed at gunpoint. And I don't care how rich you are. I don't care how changed you are. That ain't how manhood works. Anybody saying, "Man, Gucci should just move on," ain't never had a gun in their face. That's not a memory you erase. That ain't no moment you can ignore. That will stay with you forever. And that's why I'm hoping this never happened. Because if it did, it could knock Gucci off his path in a way people just don't understand. Gucci don't work too hard to change his life. Sobriety, marriage, business. He is not the boogeyman from years ago, but he is still a man. And that matters. Now let's talk about the bigger issue. Why does it always go like this? Why is it that when black men do business together, the relationship can start as pure business, but when it's time to part ways, it always gotta end with robbery rumors, beef, and shots? Why can't it ever just be a clean split? A simple, good luck on your next chapter? Why do it always have to turn into something violent? This is why we struggle to build together. Not because we can't, but because we don't know how to separate without ego. Now let's talk about Yo Gotti, because this is where his timing gets interesting. There's a video of Yo Gotti in Paris riding around asking the system to play Pooh Shiesty.
Play that shiesty motherfucker, man. Y'all niggas ain't. Y'all don't know what a nigga in, huh? It's inside the car, Jack. Skip the commercial, man. We're gonna go straight to shiesty, man.
And this was before any announcement, before any deal went public. That was a signal. And I'm gonna be honest, it felt like a shot at Gucci. Not necessarily a street shot, but a business shot. Like him saying, "I got him now." And when you add that to these rumors, you can see why people are connecting the dots. But connecting dots ain't the same as proof. And that's the danger. Because once the federal government sees a story this loud, you better believe they looking at it. Not because it's true, but because it exists. Why wouldn't they? Pooh Shiesty is already on paper. All it takes is one misstep, one false narrative, or one situation that spun the wrong way, and his ass back inside. Which is why I don't believe he would be this dumb. And that's why I think this story is dangerous. Not just for him, but for everybody involved. Because if this rumor forces Gucci to address it, musically, online, publicly, we don't know where that energy will go next. This is how things spiral. And this is why I'm hoping the truth comes out quick. Not through drama, but through facts. Because right now, this story is running faster than the truth. And that never ends well. Now, this is where we got to slow down and talk about how we even got here. Because rumors don't go viral just because they exist. They go viral because they fit a story people already believe. And this one checked every box. Street myth, business beef, power shift, ego, and fear. The internet ate it up. See, a lot of people don't understand how media works. The algorithm don't care if something is true. It cares if it makes you stop scrolling. Anger, shock, disbelief. That's the new currency. And once a story gets picked up by enough blogs, enough podcasts, enough comment sections, it stops being a rumor and starts being a discussion. And discussions create assumptions. Now add this layer. Guccimane used to be feared. People still hold on to that version of him even though he's moved on. And people don't know what to do with a man who survives himself. So they keep dragging him back into a role he outgrew. On the other side, Pooh Shiesty represents the young, raw, unpolished energy. And anytime the old guard and the new blood separate, people expect a war, not paperwork. That's the real problem. We don't trust peaceful transitions in black business. We expect chaos. So when a chaotic story shows up, it feels believable, even without proof. And that's how lies get power. Now let's talk about why this is damaging, even if it's 100% false. Because once a rumor reaches this level, you don't just clear it up. The stain lingers. Future partners have questions. Corporate people get nervous. Legal teams start watching closer. And most importantly, law enforcement starts paying attention. People need to understand this. The feds don't need proof to start looking. They just need smoke. And this story created a lot of it. Now imagine being Pooh Shiesty, just coming out on a federal case, trying to reset your life. And now your name is attached to a kidnapping story with zero evidence. And if you Guccimane, you're in a position where your silence is being interpreted by people who want a response. Not because they care, but because they want that clip. They want that old Gucci. This is why this moment matters. Because how this gets handled sets a precedent. Do we let rumors force men into reacting? Or do we draw a line between internet noise and reality? This ain't about picking sides. This is about protecting legacies from lies. And if this don't get controlled, somebody is gonna feel like they gotta respond in a way they can't take back. Because at the end of the day, this story ain't about a robbery. It's about consequences. When you let the internet dictate real life, something always breaks. And most of the time, it's something you can't fix. If this rumor is false, and I believe it is, it needs to die quietly. Not through diss tracks, not through Instagram war, and not through sneak moves, but through facts. Because every other option is gonna escalate this. And escalation is how people lose everything. This is also a warning story. A warning about why black men need better exit strategies in business. Not everything needs to end like a movie. Not every separation is a betrayal. If we don't learn how to separate with dignity, we're gonna keep watching success turn into self-destruction. I don't wanna see Pooh Shiesty back in a cell over a lie. I don't wanna see Guccimane get pulled back into a life he fought his way to get out of. And I don't wanna see another example of us killing each other over entertainment. This is bigger than the blogs, bigger than the fans, and bigger than the ego. This is about how we protect what we build. And if this situation gets handled right, it can end as a lesson. If it don't, it becomes another cautionary tale we pretend we didn't see coming. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe, establish rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.